What are you doing? Y'all all right from this morning? Everybody okay? Is y'all all right? I know we hit it kind of hard this morning. You doing your nails? I had tacos too. Toned and did something in my spirit. I seen him with them tacos yesterday, today, and I went on and got me some. Rika, you all right? Shantae, look, I brought my coloring book in here to show y'all what I've been on. You see the wings flapping. You see the colors. You see them. Yes. Literally working on my butterfly. Thank you. That's funny. I was just coloring as well a little bit before this. Hey, Isabel. Hey. Hola, hola. Hola, hola. Hey, Miss Lucille. Hey, everybody. Hey. Y'all getting ready for bed? Ma'am, a friend texted me about a news break that a cyber attack hit our DMV across the country. Wow. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not surprised at all, Auntie. You shouldn't be either. Y'all know what they about to do. Oh, you're welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. I was wondering if folks they were showing up. Did you hook it up? That ain't for me though. That's because you won. Hey, Brandy. Hey. Hey. Hey, everybody. I sound a little hoarse. It's okay. So, who was here for class earlier? Was y'all here for class earlier? I need to check and see if everything is charged while I'm just. Yes. No. Mm-mm. You said I was an old. Ooh, well, it was a lot going on. A.M., honey. Hi, Sarah. I sent you an email. I don't know if you got it, Sarah. Oh, you was but halfway through. You said yes. It was a lot to take in, and was, and was, mm-hmm. And was. No more muffs and head slaps, please. Auntie. I've been here. I've not been here for days. Been going through a lot. Girl, me too, Miss Escobar. Watch the Little Red Hen with the kids. Ooh, Miss Brandy. Who else went and watched the Little Red Hen? Anybody else go watch the Little Red Hen? Did y'all have y'all families watch it? Husbands and stuff? Anybody? You did. Hello. That was a pass. You said nope. I'm good. You reordered the book. Good job. Yes. Oh yeah, they do. But that's a life lesson that a lot of adults didn't get. You can tell when they done read the Little Red Hen or not. And Circle Crazy Self used to say, I can tell you've never read the Little Red Hen, have you? And they would say, what? I said, I can tell. A-hole I was. No, I don't let people in my life. Mm-mm. Thanks. It's enough me being over here. Uh-oh. I'll be praying for y'all. Tell my brother I'll be praying for him. I definitely will. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I'm just not putting something on my stomach. Man, I made me some tacos earlier, y'all. And I bought, for our survival stuff. You welcome, bro. I bought, you said I was here for those who weren't. Get your protection. Oh, I'm not about to talk about it. They gonna get they beat down on the rewatch. I don't have nothing to do with that, huh? That's not my. That don't have nothing to do with me. Yeah, that don't have nothing to do with me. If they get that beat down, well, anybody was touched. I had a good cry on the rewatch. Listen here. Listen. Yeah, class was real good this morning. Tyree. Man, listen. The crazy thing is this, y'all. I like it when our dad show up. Hey Naisha. I like it when when our dad show up. I like it when he comes on in the room. Come on in the room. You said you chopped me up. It was a lot at the gym with no warning. Well, at least you can work it out and walk it out, Jen. When it got stressful, you just had to push through. That's all. Hey, you just had to push through. That was it. That gave you your inspiration. Listen. Y'all do realize in order to teach y'all stuff, I'm getting chopped in the throat while having to regurgitate it to you all, right? Oh, wow, Sarah. Thank you. Hey, Miss Dewana. Had me reading the whole chapter 16 and do. So let's talk about that. If y'all get a good story over here, like in the regular Bible that you might not have known is in there, do you be amazed that that kind of stuff is in the Bible? Who be amazed that God talked to people like that? And see, then they say, I'm abrasive, but that's exactly how my daddy called you a hoe. Why I can't call you one? No. He said it, not me, whore. That's what he said. He said it, not me. It's okay. We ain't really been having none. Answer that. He said, check the stuff I bought you and bring this nigga up in here. Bring this little tramp up here. I wish I would buy you something else. Matter of fact, he said, you busted. 2 o'clock in the morning, something, where you been? You busted. I was with Keisha. We was at the. It's a whole R. Kelly video in there. Do you hear me? I gasped so many times in Spanish. Oh, Dios mío. Or how do you say it? You was like, I love Lucy gasp up in here. Listen here. It's real. Y'all be mad at me, but that's why I be trying to tell y'all, I just be trying to figure out why y'all be trying to play like my daddy is fluffy, because he ain't. Dios mío. Yeah. I bet. You said I had, uh-oh. My granddaughter looking at you in the phone, waving, saying, hi, hi, pumpkin. Hi, Titsy, baby. Listen here. So just understand that when I'm chopping y'all in my throat, I feel it too. I be trying to tell people he ain't no fluffy guy. And ain't. He'll chop you in your throat and make you feel about this big real fast. I'm sure there has Pink Unicorn Day on YouTube though. That's how you find out. Y'all know we got 927 videos on you on YouTube under the live tab. We have 927, I think. This might be 928. Let's see. Have to take those off so you can actually see something. Well, $9.27. That's so crazy. 927 videos in 2 years. It's mind blowing. And it's not like they're 30 minutes either. You guys don't believe in that? Do y'all? Y'all don't believe in a 20-minute class. It's not ever. Even if I say, I'm just getting on here to say hello. Okay, so, books. Never want to be in class this much in your life. And now y'all expect me to work morning, noon, and night. 3 hours a pop. Come on with that. Right. That's what I'm saying. If you got to think about it. If you watched an hour of each of those classes, that's 900 hours. 927 hours of learning. Hey, that's 927 hours of learning in less than 2 years. Hello. 900. And even if you only watched 1 hour of every video on YouTube, that is 927 hours of learning. You should pat yourself on the back. And you wonder why we can hear your voice in our head. Right. Well, y'all keep coming back over here. I be wanting to know how I sound in y'all head. I mean, because I'm used to my voice. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all be telling me that, sometimes it freaks me out, one, to know that God would use my voice to speak to y'all, because that's, who remembers when we read about God having all the voices? You can do an impression. Oh, Lord. Y'all remember us reading about God and all his voices? And remember we studied on that's how the devil mimics all of God's voices. What's the medical condition that the devil uses to mimic what God's ability is? You said my kids already know your voice over here. The kids love me because they be dressing up in costumes and stuff. And I'll be talking in their voice. We got a bond. What is it? What's the medical condition, family? Who has their notes? Nobody? Anybody want to take it? What's going on? DID, schizophrenia. Yep. DID and schizophrenia are two mental disorders that mimic what God is able to do. God has multiple voices. Okay? And so when the enemy tries to mock God, which that's all he can do, he will. Your brother has schizophrenia. Does he have different voices? Like multiple personalities? And they each one identifies differently, and you know which one is out? We studied on personas, remember? My hands is dry. Y'all remember us? And bipolar depression. That's so crazy. Do you have pigs in the parlor, Sasha? If you don't, you need to get that. If you know anybody that is struggling with mental illness that you love and care about, and you want to try to help them and not with medicine, you need to get the book Pigs in the Parlor. No, I said you need to get it. You need to get it, because that's what intercessory prayer is, when you intercede for people that can't intercede for themselves. That's why you need the information. Yes. I'm going to tell you why you should. I'm going to show you why you should. Hold on. Just talking about this earlier, which is really, really, really great. Now, this was written by some hardcore apostolic folks back whenever women couldn't even wear pants. So just be mindful. You have to be mindful of the author, okay? But this right here, this right here. This right here. This right here. Let's go through some of them. And this isn't the only way they can be, but we're just going to run through some of the stuff they say. I'm not going to go through all of them. So let's go through some of them and see what it says. Common demon groupings. Bitterness. And this isn't concrete. This isn't whatever, right? It's just what they found in their deliverance ministry, and they grouped it to what they saw. Because they did ministry for over, I think, 30 or 40 years. And so when they wrote this book, you know what I'm saying? It was okay. Hey, Queen. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Bitterness. The demons that they found in their deliverance ministry that ran with bitterness, like bitterness was the strong man or the one that opened the door, like the gateway, bitterness. And it was resentment, hatred, unforgiveness, violence, temper, anger, retaliation, and unaliving. Yeah. Did you hear me? King Ross, we know. The word pharmacy literally means spell, incantation, poison, or witchcraft. So anything you get from there is going to be a spell, an incantation, poison, or witchcraft. We know. And witchcraft and spells make you crazy. So, yeah, makes perfect sense. The word pharmakeia or pharmakia, our word for pharmacy, that's what it means. Okay? So I'm going to read those again. Here we go. The demons or the personas that normally run with bitterness. Bitterness is the opening door, we'll say. And his homeboys, they move in with him. The other squatters, okay, are resentment, hatred, unforgiveness, violence, temper, anger, retaliation, and unaliving. You know what all this is on? Snapped. All of that's on snaps. Yep, familiar spirits is real good. Y'all see it right there? So if you want to continue being bitter, just understand who about to set up residency in your house, in your body. If you won't forgive, listen. Then these are the beings, some of them that are gonna the evil spirits that get to take up residency in your church house. I hope you're ready. Let's do another one. Rebellion. I don't gotta do what nobody tell me to do. I don't gotta. Who am a rebellion? Let's see. self-will, stubbornness, disobedience, and anti-submissiveness. You ain't gonna listen to nobody. Okay? We use our manners. Can you please tell me the name of the book? It's called Pigs in the Parlor. Here we go. Let's do another one. Control. You like to control people? Most people that want to control people can't control. They don't have no control over themselves. Isn't that crazy? That all the people that want to control people are never in control of themselves. It's on sale on Amazon, I bet. Because we talked about it the other day. So they normally give us about 3 days, and then more than 50 people go by them, they're going to put them on sale. $9.99. Look at that. Look at God. Because it was like 16, I think, at some point in time. Something like that. 15, something. Anyway, come on. So, control. If you have to be in control. Possessiveness, dominance, and witchcraft. What? So if you want to control people, that's your thing. You acting like a witch. Well, it makes sense because people do witchcraft to control people. Huh. The only reason you would be using witchcraft is if you wanted to control somebody, to make somebody do something against their will, which even God who made everything don't do. You a witch or a warlock? Because if you got to control people, razor blade, don't get in here talking crazy today. Don't do it. It's my main week. I'm trying to tell you. I'll just block you. Please don't. I don't know how you always come through on these days. It seems like I only see you on this day. Please don't do it. Okay? Just be cool. Because today you're going to get blocked and then I just won't see you no more. So don't come in here with the random stuff. Just be cool. Thank you. Now, back to what I was saying. Listen. With control comes I know, girl. I know. And I promise some people only come around. I'll be like, they say, look at this. The hell? Listen here. Anyway. So, if you like to control people, I'm basically going to call you a witch or a warlock. Which would you like to be called? Mr. Witch or Mrs. Witch or what? How about guidance instead of control? Someone has to have perspective. Oh, so that chopped you in your throat. Hit dogs holler, Mr. Randolph. This is a safe place. You can tell us. You have control issues. It's okay. Because normally what happens is if you do have control issues and you're willing to talk about it, hey, Pumpkin, if you're willing to talk about it, then something happened to you in your youth where you were not in control and you were not able to gain control. And you said that when you were older, nobody would ever be able to put you in a situation where you were not in control. And then they become control freaks. Huh? How you know? Because I know people that be doing that. Hello? Anyway, moving on. I love you. Retaliation. Y'all want to see what homeboys and homegirls come with retaliation? You want to see who's gonna be living in your temple? If you gotta get people back, you got a revenge spirit, huh? Who want to know if you got a I'm going to get you back spirit, who going to set up shop in your house? Control freak Sarah just got me mad. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh! When the saints go marching in. Oh, I don't know if that's dust or if this got wet. So we just gonna do like this. Ash, don't worry about it. I got it. Listen, I got you. I'm just throwing out some randoms. Well, don't worry about it. You ain't even need your book. But I see that I might need this on this evening. So I'm gonna get it just in case. All right, here we go. Destruction, spite, hatred, sadism, and cruelty, one with retaliation. I'm going to say that again. You got a revenge spirit? Retaliation runs with destruction, spite, hatred, sadism, hurt, and cruelty. What is the definition of spite? Just order the book. Every time I get on your live, I end up ordering books. Oh, yeah, it's a habit over here. Be careful. Before you know it, you'll be in bought a small car. People are on book budgets. Put yourself on a book budget, and also try to find as many used books as you can. Do not try to buy them new. You will go broke. I don't care how much money you got. It adds up quickly because there's always another book to buy. Just like shoes. It's the same kind of obsession if you let it get there. Okay, in moderation. Right. Excuse me. Right. Queen said we can't eat no books and can't. But I told y'all to get food first. I told y'all to get food and stuff first and water. I told y'all to get that. I've been saying get your stuff every week for 379,000 weeks. Ooh, when I be mad, destruction would be right after that. Oh. Knowledge is power, which is food for your brain. Yeah, but you will starve if you ain't got no food now. Don't be crazy. Don't be crazy. A desire to hurt and annoy. Oh, hello from Trinidad. Oh. So not only do you want to hurt this person, you want to annoy them. That's what strife means. So how many of y'all do that at work? How many of y'all walking around with the spirit of strife? How many of y'all do this to your husband or wife? You gonna tell the truth? You spiteful? I stay in my dungeon at work. Man. You said I never knew I was. Well, here you go. You said I'm petty. Spiteful. So what is sadism mean? What does sadism mean? My own mom works with me and I don't see her. Ain't wrong, girl. And your mama's so pretty. I would want to see her every day. She's gorgeous. And you said, I don't even want to deal with her at work. Moving around, I see you when we get off. I ain't trying to do none of that. What does sadism mean, y'all? What's the definition of sadism? I used to be, but I'm glad I'm not that person anymore. You said, wait a minute. Okay, I just finished crying earlier. Now this. Sadism is the tendency to derive pleasure, especially sexual gratification, from inflicting pain, suffering, or humiliation on others. So you happy when people hurting? You happy when people upset? You happy because you hurt me, so you're a sadist? I love her so much. We just keep her for. Oh, okay. Okay. How many of y'all still like to see people hurt? Or you gonna get them back? If they hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you. That's how I was working on it. Oh, well, it says here you're a sadist. You gotta get them back, and you just gotta get your lick back and all of that. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Ain't that crazy? You said this used to be me. All right. And you're cruel. Oh. Not me now, but I used to be when I was younger. I cry when people hurt now. Come on now. All right. So let's do mind binding. Mind binding. You hear me? Mind binding. Confusion, fear of man, fear of failure, occult spirits, and spiritism. With more witchcraft. So there are mind-binding demons that have you doing spiritism, occultism, fear of man, right? Fear of people, and fear of failure, and confusion, which means you'll start to do things so that you don't fail. But they might not always be right. You might start to do some things that God don't approve of, right? Because you don't want to fail. Mind binding feels like an octopus wrapping its tentacles around your head. Ooh. Ooh, that was good, Brandy. Mind binding spirits keep you in a place of rejection and frustration and fear. Come on. You met him about 20 years ago and he told you that no church would allow them to teach this information. They sure will not, because they are the churches of the devil. Why would you not want to teach about demons in the church? Because it's the synagogue of Satan. That's the only reason they don't want to. I'll be asking y'all. Now, churches I went to believed in deliverance, but it was only certain information they would let you read. And so then they was constantly yelling, "Come on now, demon." And them demons wasn't going nowhere. Because everything has a name. And most things, when you call it by name, it becomes. That's why people that conjure know the name of the spirits. You hear me? That's how they know who to conjure. They know who we do, or she, or what they do. You got to know her name to call them. You can't just say, "Come on up, demon. Come on up. Come on now." The demon's sitting there like, "I don't know. Is he talking to you, bro?" No. Who named demon in here? None of us. Because they're dukes and princes. You do understand that. They are literally royalty. You gonna go to the Queen of England and say, "Queen, come here. Come here, Miss Queen. Come here. You. Yeah, come here." They not coming. You do realize that these are generals. No, for real. See, we think because we can't see them that it's not a whole army, but the movie has told us that there's ghost armies all the time. And if you read in Enoch, in book 2, we went over this a little bit. No, book 1. Book 1, but Enoch 2 is what I meant. Right in the beginning here, on page, excuse me. On page 104, and 105 of this here Old Testament pseudepigrapha, it tells you that God has innumerable armies. And I don't know if you know what that means, but there's so many you can't count. Not an army, but innumerable armies. More than one. Of beings that take up space, but you can't see them. They have a mass, but you can't see it. We'll go back to 102. Okay. Here we go. There was a wise man and a great artisan whom the Lord took away, and he loved him so that he might see the highest realms and of the most wise and great and inconceivable and unchanging kingdom of God Almighty, and the most marvelous and glorious and shining and many-eyed station of the Lord's servants and of the Lord's immovable throne. Hold on. And the ranks, not one, the ranks, which is plural, right? The ranks. Do you want to go away, sir? Because you just type in random stuff and I don't have no idea. And I call that internet Tourette's. When people just keep typing random stuff because they want a response from me. Evidently, that's not going to fly here. I don't do the queen stuff over here. You're going to have to go to another live for that, okay? You're interrupting my live and it's making me feel some type of way. And evidently, you didn't hear me say it. It's my main week. So that's how people get blocked from my page. You can't just spout out random stuff because I don't believe in the goddess thing. Those are reprobates. And if you want to talk to a woman and call her a goddess, you'll probably need to go over there looking at crystals and got all that on their body. It's not going to work over here. Okay? You hear me? Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. Moving on. Please be nice to me, people. They do. They just write anything, and I call that internet Tourette's. They just be typing stuff. Here we go. Okay. And on the ranks and organization of bodiless armies. On the other side, it says, of the Lord's many-eyed station of the Lord's servants and the ranks of powerful, fire-born, heavenly armies. Fire-born, powerful armies, or the organization of bodiless armies, ranks, an organization of bodiless. Another word for that is incorporeal. Can you guys look up the word incorporeal and tell me the definition? please? What's the definition of incorporeal? Hmm. What? Oh, not composed of matter, having no material existence. So how do you have an army that don't have no body, but it's a whole bunch of them? It's ranks and organization of a bodiless army. Armies, innumerable. But you don't have no body that we can see. Not they were made non-material beings, but are they able to materialize? What's one Bible scripture about one of God's what's one Bible story about a scripture of God's bodiless armies that we know for a fact? Who can tell me? It's a very famous one too. What's it saying there, Sarah? I will look into the hills from which. Yeah, I don't remember when God told him he was. What's his name? Not Gad. What is that man's name? Gideon. Wasn't it Gideon? And was it Gideon? Who was it? Jehoshaphat. It was one of them that looked into the hills, and God moved what's the name? And it was a whole army, bigger than the enemy's army of angels waiting on him. What Bible scripture is that? When God told him, open your eyes up and see what's right over there. I got a whole army of angels waiting. What story is it, y'all? Is it Elisha? It was Elisha and Gehazi. Thank you. I knew it was somebody. And he opened up his eyes, and God let him see through the veil that there was a whole angel army waiting to fight with them. Who remembers in Jasher that when Joshua and them went to fight, an angel came and fought for them too and gave all the men a stroke? They didn't even really have to fight that long. Listen, if you believe history being whitewashed, you ain't reading the right books. Because if evidently you haven't done your research about where these places are, because if you actually have books that are old enough, it'll show you that the folks there was black. So how's it been whitewashed? You just ain't look back far enough. Maybe you should get off the internet and actually go to the library. I mean, on the internet too. If that's all they got to do is show you some pictures of white folks, then you deserve to be wherever you at. You ain't looked up another name, and saw it was the same story, and saw the other pictures of the people. I mean, I'm so sick of hearing this been whitewashed. It's ridiculous. You ain't looking hard enough. It's right in your face. Please don't come in here with that. You're interrupting my class is what you're doing. I don't know how you're seeking knowledge and you keep interrupting my class. You're not. Because there's some people in here that want me to finish and you keep interrupting the class. So are you going to be quiet or what? Because you're interrupting the class. You're not seeking no knowledge. It seems like you're trying to teach my class instead of getting on your own live and doing yours. If you know so much, get over there and teach. Because you're interrupting my class right now. You're not seeking knowledge because the people that seeking knowledge, they listen. And not typing weirdo stuff. You getting it? Because I don't do the you just going to keep typing stuff to get my attention to interrupt my class. It pisses me off. If you don't want to hear what I'm saying, leave out and come back on the day when I'm talking about something you want to talk about. But don't keep trying to reroute my class. It's annoying and, rude. Ain't nobody talking about goddesses and women that gave birth to men. And ain't nobody talking about none of that. We talking about Enoch and the bodiless angels. Pay attention or go to the next class. And I'm serious. Anyway, back to what we was learning over here. Okay, so now that we know that there are bodiless armies that are fireborn, they were born out of the cosmos. What we see in the same stuff the stars is made out of, and all the planets is what these angels, the cosmos. That's what God pulled stuff from the cosmos and made them. We're earthborn, and they are heavenborn. So they are made out of the things that are in heaven, which is the cosmos. All of the stardust and the electricity and all of that stuff that's up there, all of that, they made of that. We made of this. They made of that. Now our spirit, our soul, is made of that. That's why when we transcend, we leave this earth here. It goes back to the earth it came from, and our spirit goes back to a heavenly realm. Okay? Because that was not made on earth. That was made on the first day. When God said, let there be light. And we know that because we studied the zinc. What happens when every time there is a fertilized egg, there is an explosion of zinc, which causes a light in the womb, exactly like the Big Bang Theory. We know this. And that is when that soul is entering that space. Okay? And then when a person dies, that same electricity that started those cells to multiplying and that light goes out. They literally say their lights are starting to dim. That's how they know a person is going to die. Camden, don't worry about it. Please don't add people. The newbies, please don't add people because then that make them keep talking and interrupting my class. We just ignore folks. We act like they ghosts. But if you guys do that, then they want to keep commenting, and then I'm going to be pissed off, and I don't want that. So new people, y'all don't know. I don't need no moderators or nothing. I get on folks. Don't worry about it. We just do the positive comments. If they talking crazy or I've asked them to leave and they keep, don't at them. I appreciate you, but don't worry about it. I got it. I can take care of myself. I love y'all. But if you keep commenting, they gonna keep commenting. And I used to do daycare. I do them like I used to do the kids in daycare. You wanna keep acting the fool? I'm gonna leave you over there by yourself, and I'm gonna come over here and play with the kids that got some sense. You'll get over here to Auntie CERCA or Teacher CERCA or in a minute, because I don't play with kids that don't act right. I'll ignore you. I'm not giving you no attention. And then you'll get over here because we having fun over here. If you want to stay over there and throw fits and throw toys, we'll stay over there. But we over here about to make us a snack. So I deal with adults the same way because adults, a lot of them haven't grown emotionally and they still do the same stuff. Keep yelling out stuff so you'll turn around and look at them. I just ignore you. Never mind. Moving on. Don't keep interrupting the whole class so you can get some attention. It's rude. What about everybody else? Anyway. Sorry. be right back. I've been on here 15 minutes. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. It's my midweek, so just give me 1 moment. Just gotta make sure I'm gonna keep it together. I don't want to get in trouble. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that, y'all. I'll be trying to be. I've gotten better. I don't care. I've gotten so much better in this 2 years. I have grown tremendously. Whether you guys believe it or not, if you're new here, I'm sorry. You might have thought that was rude. You should have seen me 9 months ago or 18 months ago. It's worse. I'm better. Thank you, Naisha. I've gotten better. I have to put my own self in the thing sometimes. I've gotten better. I have gotten better. I've gotten better. Thank you, Auntie Judy. I done got better because I'll be like, are you just going to... We is growing. Oh! So, Christine, I'm happy you're in here. Because guess what I just was really looking at today? Let this off the subject. Do you know, I kept looking at that image of what you create. Is that metal or wood? I just want to tell you that. You did an amazing job with that. You said you have because you used to go off. Indeed, Aaron. That's metal? Oh my God. So let me tell you, with that turned sideways, do you know what it looks like to me? Let me show you what it looks like. And God said something to me, and y'all, when I say it made my little ass sweat a little bit. Let me ask you, Christy, over here. I shared it, Queen. I think Christine, let go and let God on TikTok. Go look at her thing. She did it. It's dope. So look, when I saw that, I said, "Ooh, that's interesting," right? But it kept looking like, you know how you see a picture and then it looked like something else and something else. And I said, I know what it looks like. So, who feels like since you came to WOIU that breath was breathed back into your life? You feel like you might be a little bit more alive than you used to be maybe a year ago, 2 years ago? Do you feel like the word of God has breathed, or even this community, just being a part of something that's not negative, has breathed life back into you? Yeah, y'all, I want this to not rotate. Hold on. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Our tree turned sideways, look like lungs. I'm gonna show you a thing that you did, girl. Can I show it? Do you care if I show it, Christine? Well, you can't care because you put it on the internet. You can't care because you put it on the internet. So we better look, y'all. Look. Tell me that don't look like lungs. Don't that look like lungs, sir? That's the. It's sideways. That look like lung. That look like. The breath of life, Auntie Judy. When I saw that turn sideways, I said, that looked like something. I couldn't. I said, oh my God, that looked like the ventricles or the blood vessels or whatever that is that's coming out of the lungs. And it's a left and a right. Tell me that's not crazy. You said also the brain, too. I'll take it. Ain't that crazy? That's mind blowing that our tree just turned a little bit to the side. Looks like lungs. You said in kidneys, too? Listen here. I'm trying to tell you. It's a I posted her video when I first went viral about that. I didn't know she wrote a book. But y'all don't think that's crazy though? I was sitting on the toilet and I said, because y'all know I'm always sitting on the toilet thinking. I said, dang, that looked like a body part. And I couldn't remember what it was, which one. I mean, I thought lungs, but I didn't go to medical school. And it do. It looked like lungs. I was mind blown. You did a good job with that. That's pretty cool. I'm just gonna say, that's nuts. You don't think that's crazy? Isn't it on pregnant mother stomachs too? I think so, in a way, with the. Oh, you talking about? It's I know it's on the amniotic sac. It's That's how it looked like when that amniotic sac come out. The amniotic sac looked like that. I don't want that. I don't want that. But yeah, and do. Yeah. So I thought that was interesting. I thought that was very interesting. Just seeing that turn sideways, God's hidden mysteries. And yes, I'm using my percentage. I know people do it. I just maybe just don't tell your auntie Circa. Walnuts look like. Listen, y'all know I can't do all of that. Think it's time to go color. Well, that concludes class. 61 minutes in the evening. So I think I'm gonna go watch TV or something. I can see y'all about to start talking that crazy stuff. I'm about to go. Mm-mm. 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 I know people do it, and I don't want to trample on nobody's dreams or nothing. Yeah. Mm. I gotta go see the little redhead. Yes, you do. Yep. Man, listen. You said I missed everything. We didn't really do nothing. I only been on in here. I really wasn't even gonna get on. I wanted to see how y'all was feeling about class earlier today. Make sure y'all was all right. I came back to check on my patients. Make sure y'all didn't have no gaping wounds or nothing. That's all. And then we start talking about demons. And then we got over into Enoch talking about bodiless armies. And then that's it. I'm probably about to go get back in my bed. I just wanted to see what y'all was doing. Make sure y'all was all right. Mm-hmm. I started following you after my husband passed, and I have so many questions, and I was lost. Really? Oh man. Yes, you are welcome, Aaron. Oh, thank you, Pumpkin. I'm happy you stayed around. See y'all. You said I have searched my horse days. Oh my God. Y'all, who got the throat chop of their life today when you read that? Oh my God. It make you just be like, I'm a go. I don't even know what. Oh, okay. I don't know. You just have to text her. I don't know what that's about, Miss Christine. You said you got a little touch. Oh shoot, Floyd said I used to be a whoremonger and I didn't even know it. Ooh wee. You think about all the good stuff God done gave you and you laid it out for the hoes, huh? And then them hoes couldn't even bring you a sandwich afterwards. They just got up with their wet tail and left. Didn't even try to make you no breakfast or nothing with your own food either. I was in the corner crying and rocking and crying. It was. Oh, okay. Listen. Listen. You listen. Yes. Definitely. We definitely can. Can we keep Miss Rose in y'all prayers this evening, please? You're welcome. That was the prize y'all got. Maybe. Please keep Miss Rose family in our prayers, y'all. Made me get off. Chopped me up so good. I was happy to see you until I heard what you were talking about. You know what, Naisha? You know what? I feel like this class might have been up there with second Baruch. I think it might have. I think everybody said prayer sent. Everybody is praying for her. We definitely will. When he told me to sit down and get out the notebook, listen. Yes, amen. God saved me from drug addiction, prostitution, stealing, lying, and a lot more about 12 years ago. Come on, Sarah. Come on. We're going to talk about it. And will. and will all day long. Because God, we can't help nobody. We just be telling all our business over here on this old Beyonce's internet, don't we? Listen, listen here. We be telling all our business over here on this here Beyonce's internet. He's lifting up people no one will expect, and is, and is, and is. Ooh, I love it. And you would never know by looking at me because God has washed me clean and won't. That's why I'm trying to. That's so you was feeling. Did you get to watch? Oh, that's why you said you was crying when you was watching the review. Okay. Listen, I always have you in my ears at work. Imagine the expression I gave the customers. Listen here. I was thinking the same thing also, second Baruch this morning. This is the thing, y'all. God, I just be trying to say, I don't know what God you be serving. People like God, He knows. Yeah, He know you on your way to Hell. If you keep doing that, you must not have read this over here. You didn't read that? I know you couldn't have. You absolutely couldn't have read that because if you would have, you wouldn't even be doing or saying the things you're doing now. Do anybody got to yell in your face now and tell you not to do stuff? No. You know why? Because now when you go to read something in one of your books, your Bible, your OTP, your Jubilees, or whatever, if it's something that relates to you, you know what happens? Tears come to your eyes. Tears come to your eyes. You get fidgety. You know why? Because it's speaking to your spirit. Do y'all understand that all of this time that we wasn't reading and studying, we was feeding our body but not our soul? And that's where depression comes from. That's where gloom comes from. You got to feed both. And most times, we just feed our flesh. We give our flesh what it likes. We give our flesh what it wants. But we don't feed our spirit. If you started to feel lighter after being here, if you started to feel like you had hope and all of these things, that's because you start feeding your spirit more than you fed your flesh. Now you don't sit and eat for 7 straight hours. You might have snacked every hour on the hour, but maybe now you don't do that because you be reading and studying. And now you making better decisions, maybe. Now your finances have changed. Now there's not so much chaos in your house. Now there's a lot of things that changed because you stopped feeding your flesh more than you fed your spirit. And now you feed your spirit more than you feed your flesh. You hear me? You said I had major church hurt before this. And now we good. Now you can read the Bible. It ain't no, I don't want to hear nothing about God. You be like, wait a minute, let me tell you about this story because it was this chick. Let me tell you. See, you don't know the Bible like I know the Bible. No, I know you think I'm going to say, but I'm not going to say nothing you thought I was going to say. I promise I'm not. You probably ain't never even heard the story I'm about to tell you now, and it is juicy, honey. Hey, bro, you must not have never heard the story. Hey, bro, look, bro, look, these chicks is out here bad, bro. Look, we read this story in the OTP, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Better stay away from that girl. She a Neymar. That girl is a Neymar. You said especially about Boy Jesus. Come on now. What story did you guys snag someone with? What's the story that you was able to put a hook in somebody's mouth and give me yours? What chapter of the Bible was it for you that you snagged somebody with that they wanted to start reading? Boy Jesus. So the infancy of Jesus, huh? James. Okay. Okay. Adam's funeral. Ooh, good one. What else? What other books y'all got? The Infancy of Jesus Christ. Sacred Text. Second Baruch. What about y'all? Solomon. The Testament of Solomon grabs a lot of people. Yep. What books was your Enoch? The Nephilim. I told somebody that you don't pray to angels, you pray to God, and He sends angels. That's right. Enoch. The luminaries in Enoch, Noah and his wife. Oh, Lord, that was a good one. Jubilee's got my mother. Okay. Okay. So y'all be putting out the cheese. Noah being born, yes. Noah being born gets a lot of people. The 12 patriarchs, Paul and Thecla. Okay. Paul and Thecla will grab folks, Adam and Eve. Okay. The Testament of Solomon. So y'all been putting y'all bait out. The meaning of the names from Adam to Noah, prophecy Jesus. Okay. Visions of Ezra, Testament of Solomon. Okay, y'all. Noah's eyes. Job, the Testament of Job. Yeah. Enoch, Apocalypse of Abraham. Okay. So y'all been putting it out there. Okay. Jubilee and the daughters. Okay. That's how you was able to snag somebody. Oh wow! Come on, Keish. So you didn't buy y'all. Keish's granddaughter is only 7 years old, and she want a Bible, honey. Didn't I tell you they be watching you, and then they want to read too. They see you with your highlighter and all your notes and your books. They want to do it too. Testament of Job. Come on, my sister-in-law. Come on, well, hey, I'm trying to tell you. Tell them to look up those prescription names. Oh, so that's what got, okay. Everyone wants to know all my books. I know they do. Don't tell them they'll be trying to steal them. Didn't tell them all of them just yet. My sister started watching and buying books. Come on now. The Book of the Giants and the Fallen Angels is what. So these are what snagged y'all friends. The Urantia book. Okay. These are what snagged y'all friends and family and co-workers. Yes, I know. I do know. Thank you. My daughter's asked if I can buy her ERV because the Kitty Bible replaced unicorn with ox. Uh-oh. The Kitty Bible replaced unicorn with ox. She said, I wanted to say unicorn. I needed to say unicorn. Come on now. How old is she? My doctor always asks what I'm reading now. Come on. My library book is locked. When the fam come on, and is? So your library books is locked up. When the family come over, never thought you would be locking up your books. I don't even like nobody coming over here. Oh, listen. The essence of the gospel. Listen, yeah, I don't let nobody. You ain't got no reason to even open no doors in my house. 9 and 10, and they started at 7. Wow. Come on, TT babies. She said, Mom, I do not want this Bible. It replaced unicorn with ox. We is not doing it. They be all in the Adams history chart. I knew it. I was just getting ready. So you gonna say what I was gonna say, Brandy, before I was gonna say it? I was getting ready to ask y'all how many of y'all have got down in the floor with the kids and got that big green book out. I'm a proud little sister. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. Come on in. I'm trying to tell you, it makes me excited. It makes me excited. Y'all putting y'all fish out there. Yes, they do. So anybody get out in the floor with the kids? You just got your book. Now don't let them tear it up. But if you get out in the floor with them kids and let them go through. This prepares them for history class, social studies, whatever they call it now. I just showed my friend that book today. Come on. Yes, you get out with them babies and you can do scavenger hunts with this. I know y'all do. I know y'all do. I know y'all do. I know. Listen, because as soon as I open it, the baby snatched it off the table. Ooh, wait a minute now. We ain't snatching. You can be gentle. Look, look, legs crossed and everything. Trying to tell you. They heard your voice tonight and try to stall bedtime. Oh, I should have came on earlier. I have my 8-year-old, and you end up, yeah. And she loves a book. They love the book. See, listen, this right here, this drags in husbands, cousins. I mean, now you're gonna have to watch it because they're being borrowed it right after told her bedtime, and she got that. Listen, oh, listen here. It makes me excited because you know why? Because they get to learn a lot, and they learn interesting things that they get to tell their teachers and the principals and their friends' parents when they go visit. You see what I'm saying? It brings in everybody. They do. It does. I'm gonna have to get another one though for them. Yeah, let them get their own. Or you know what you can do? They said you can order the insert, have it laminated. That's what I would do. You can get the insert of it and then just have that laminated so they can fold it out and get the dry erase markers and they'll be able to mark stuff and then just wipe it off. Hmm. It's called the Adams Family Chart or Map of History. Adams Family Chart of Map or chart. The Adams Chronological Chart or Map of History. You're still saving for that book? Is that free? Amen. Never mind. He always watch with me when I in town. Pretty cool. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. Our first certificate is on the website. It's under PDFs. And I know there's some spelling errors probably or punctuation. Get over it. This is Hood University. You just take it and do it's a PDF. Do what you need to do with it. Okay. Thank you so much. The Adams family. What is you talking about the Adams family? Oh, did I say Adams family chart? Girl, sorry. Adams synchronology. You know what I mean. Did I say Adams family? Sorry. It is what it is. I'm about to go get my bag. Oh shoot, did I? Well, there you go. I said the Adams family. Y'all know what I meant. You gonna print it for the kids? But this is the thing. They have it. You can buy the fold out. You know, you can buy the. Oh, you gonna print it for the kid? Got it. You talking about the PDF? Well, it's only 22 on there. I'm gonna add 23. They probably said it too. All right, we probably did. Listen, y'all know how I be. It's been a long couple days. Look, give me a break. And I just had my meds because I thought people was about to talk crazy stuff. Oh yes, print them one too. Cause they been in class, they be studying. Y'all bet, yeah. And print my babies one too, so they can already say they been in the university. Cause they be in class sneaking just as much as y'all ear hustling. Google it on their phone. Like, oh, you heard that? Auntie Circle said Nephilim. Hurry up before Mama come back. They about to study about the dragons. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hmm. Print them babies one too. They deserve it. That's a good idea. They ain't gonna do nothing but add to them. A certificate of completion is what it say right now. We'll get a better one later. I don't know. So the university, we can do it. It's fine. They be taking my Bibles and comparing. Come on now. Make sure you teach them how to do it online too. You know, on Bible Gateway, they can have 4 Bibles open at one time. I think maybe up to 6. I don't know. But on Bible Gateway app, if you just keep hitting them little 2 books that's like this, it'll open up. Learn how to look up words in a dictionary. Come on. Hey, she had my mom asking me about the lost books. And it is. And it is. I keep telling y'all, whatever y'all put in them is going to come out. Whatever you put in them babies. People be like, you shouldn't be telling your kids that. Mind your business. Mind your business. Because they going to know just as much as me. Do you understand? I'm going to tell them. I'm going to. I'm the poor. If they sponges withhold, I'm going to put as much into you as you can take till it starts spilling out. And then we're going to put some more. Because once it dry up, I need to wet you again with some more water. And we're going to soak it all up again. Every subject you can think of. Let's do it. They can learn whatever they want to right now. So, and y'all been putting it in them, and now they asking for their own Bibles. They don't want to use your stuff. They want their own books. Good job, babies. And not that they be fighting to stay up. That's why I said I should have got on here earlier, but sorry, babies. So they probably be at school like my auntie CERCA is crazy. They be doing too much, telling me to get more water and stuff. Come on, girls. Tell your mama, we ain't got enough. Not my baby's doing survival stuff. Now, come on now. She said they be doing too much. Talking about we need more waters and stuff. They 7 and 9 and 10. 9 and 10. Talking about, mama, we need some more waters. They said we is not about, you heard what Auntie CERCA said. It ain't going to be no water and it ain't going to be no food. Now, what y'all think they at school telling their friends? You should tell your parents that they need to get survival stuff. Finding any excuse to come in my room to ask questions. Hilarious! Not the babies be trying to sneak and see what Auntie CERCA gonna say. I love it. I love y'all. Auntie CERCA on. Go tell mama we want some juice. And then I'ma stand by the door. I'ma listen. You said I just realized you really went live with Hattie. Yeah, Auntie P. We do. Yeah. 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 Oh, she said my daughter loves your lives. I love it too. The government said people need food for a couple weeks around the eclipse. Yep. But we already ready for all of it. We don't even know what all is going to happen, but we just not out here bad. Is we? I ain't charged this either. Huh. Let's see. If the lights went out on tonight. It ain't fully charged either. Y'all know I charged this with running on the carpet. I ain't even put it in no lamp. So this is still charged from me running my feet on the carpet. The administration banned me from showing your lives at work. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Well, I did. That's because I was getting a little crazy. Back in the day, it probably was fine, but a lot of it was a little bit. Some days I had to get crazy and you never knew. Oh! You got your beeswax candles. Okay. What box? It's just a rechargeable light bulb. It's a rechargeable light. And is, oh my goodness, don't get fired, girl. You got kids. You gotta obey some of the laws. Y'all is crazy. Y'all just do whatever y'all want to do. Oh, God. Not you got the faculty banning you. Now, look, folks that got kicked out of church. Faculties is banning them. I told y'all these things would happen. That part, Keish. If they mama ain't gonna teach them, I got to. I know that's right. But you said, listen, you better be getting this stuff together. I know your mama trifling. But you start saving when they send them little lunches home in the weekends. You put that up. Don't eat it. So y'all had something just in case y'all be in the house. And we about to go, Miss Coleman. Family don't want you to see it coming. Listen. My weather messenger was interesting today talking about hydraulic event. I looked it up. Man-made. Crazy. I believe it. Listen, I ain't been on here that long. 85 minutes. I'm about to go, though. I'm about to go color. I'm about to go color. I made me some tacos today. They was so good, but I that 5-pound bag of hot chili powder I bought, I didn't know it was that spicy, and that had my nose running. It ain't that cheap stuff we be getting at Walmart and the grocery store, baby, honey. Whatever that was had, I'm talking about, instantly cleared all that up. I was like, ooh, huh. I didn't know this chili powder was, and I got 5 pounds of it, so. Listen, Tone had them tacos, and listen, Tone did it, and I had to order the cheese things because I know them got cheese on that's that Taco Bell taco shell. I'm gonna go and give me some from Walmart real quick. Hung them on in the oven. Got my green chilies. You know what I'm saying? And my garlic and stuff, and bust that taco that turkey meat down. Put me some chili powder in there and some garlic, Listen here. Listen. It is very spicy. I did not know it was that hot. I'm going to have to mix that with some of the Walmart stuff or something. Because that dang there is on the level of Chipotle. For real. I said, wait a minute. Because I got some Chipotle powder in there too. And I sprinkle that lightly. Because it'll have everything cleaned out real good and shiny. I got some. I did. Fresca crema. I had some. And I poured it damn near over the whole taco and then dipped it. That's how hot it was. And I never need that much. But I had some. I poured it all over. You can add some TP because I was it was white on the top. That's so hot. And I can take a little heat, baby. I almost poured that whole bottle on there. No, but this ain't just Chipotle flavor, girl. That Chipotle seasoning I got, baby, it'll have your whole on fire. It'll be a holy fire back there. The Holy Ghost fire. You hear me? I'm trying to tell you, I can't even remember where I bought it. But baby, honey, if you ever need to be cleaned out, you put some of that on your food. Now you gonna need a cool towel or something. What they used to a tux. Ain't that what is it? Is it a tux? What the hemorrhoids pad called back in the day? And they used to be like, put out the bird or whatever. That's what you gonna need. What? They was called tucks. I think it's people that's crazy here. Listen. Thank you. So you gonna need a tux. Yeah. You gonna need that. That's what you're gonna need. That's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need one of them with that pepper, honey. Cause listen. Lord, who? Jesus. I don't know. But the crazies is out already this evening. Stop stalking. And I don't even talk to nobody makes a lot of sense. I be telling y'all people be having internet to rest. I don't know who you are or if it's a bot, but I just don't have time today. But I have asked to my kids. I sit in the silence most times because it be a lot going on. I'm gonna have to get something. Yeah, it better not be no milk. I really, girl, that ain't gonna help. It's not gonna help. I'm getting ready to go to bed too. Yeah, they do be needing attention. I don't even know why you be trying to get a random stranger's attention, but that's nuts. It's really crazy to me. You ain't got nothing else better to do. But like try to irritate a stranger and annoy a person. So, internet Tourette's, that's what they be having. Because they just type anything just to get a reaction out. You sound crazy. Like, you sound like you, I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, people is crazy. But I'm about to go get, listen, I'm about to go get my bed in color. They don't even understand. And I can't finish my stuff today. Wired up with weirdness today. Yes. That's why I ain't even went back to get on my what do you call it? I ain't even finished my something's going on with my saw and everything. I just was like, I'll get to it. So that big old thing is sitting there, 8-foot shelf taking up my whole dining room. And I just been stepping through the cracks to get over to the kitchen. I don't even care. I ain't even gonna worry about it. What I'm not about to do is stress about nothing else. The world is ending. I'm not about to do it. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Because folks, it's crazy. Don't nobody want to be